awesomeness Tactical here. After this video, those of you that are interested in a medical update as the body of Mike deteriorates and we get closer to surgery, I'll give you an update. In the meantime, if I grunt and groan during this video, it's not through any kind of an orgasm thing happening. It's just old-fashioned pain. Nature's way of telling us we're still amongst the living. Hoorah! Alright, look. So, this is going to be about feminists. I'm sorry, I have to do it. The New York Times put out some article, and I guess now it's like an internet frenzy. They grabbed onto a piece of the trailer for the new Wonder Woman movie. I'm not a fan of the Marvel type, comic type movies, but I know they're popular. I haven't seen the picture, but apparently there's a section of the trailer, excuse me, where Wonder Woman is throwing a vehicle over her head, and her armpits are showing. And because her armpits are shaven and smooth and supple and bear the scent of a hardworking woman, but I digress. The Hollywood elitist scum, the liberal insane, the so-called feminist movement, feminazis, I think Rush Limbaugh called them. Excuse me, that was not a burp. Well, maybe it was. I'm drinking Diet Coke, shut up. So anyways, they're up in arms over this because they actually have written in an article in a alleged newspaper, the New York Times, that they actually like went into this whole thing about how if she was raised on an island with Amazonian women, in training in combat, why would she be, take the time to wax and to shave her armpits? It's a strike against women that her armpits are shaved. It sends the wrong message to the young women, the little girls. Let me send the right message to you women, to you young women. I hope no little girls watch LMS Tactical channel. That'd be insane. But for you young women, and look, there's no way for me to get this message out with being a little bit crude to some. I may lose some followers, I don't know. Some of you that are like knitting while you listen to my videos, and you're just like really old-fashioned. Probably gonna dump me after this, but I've always been 100% legitimate in terms of who I am, and here we go. So hang on. And by the way, I have visions of Madonna and whatever her name was. I can't remember the chick's name during the protest who said, "I am a nasty woman." Remember they were wearing the vagina hats? I'm a nasty woman. And she starts doing some kind of a weird, like, freestyle thing. Well, I don't want to sound like a lump, but there's a dude and he goes by the name of Trump. And over there, yonder, he's making me sick because the president of the U.S. is sporting a dick, and I think it should have been Hillary. Come on, man. I want to tell you women something right now, all right? I'm all for equal rights up to a point. Yeah, I said it, up to a point. When a male peacock is trying to attract the attention of the female peacock, he spreads his beautiful feathers and does some kind of a peacock I'm horny dance. Nature, which we're a part of, has genetically instilled males and females with certain attributes that are designed to attract the opposite sex. Period. I didn't design it. It's just the way it is. You don't see guys with their stomachs hanging down to their ankles attracting a lot of women, do you? It's the people that spend time at the gym and work out and take care of themselves. These are natural attractants. A strong body, a source of income, no arrest record, that kind of thing. Women like that kind of shit. Guys like me, and I know that I'm a bit freaky, and I don't want to get all into the, the particulars of it. But when I'm with my woman, I want her armpits nice and smooth because I will work from her clean toes, her supple ankles, and I will nibble up those legs all around the unmentionables, and eventually I'm going to make my way to that armpit. And when I do, there's going to be a whole lot of kissing and a licking and a sucking going on. Things that'll make you want to read the Bible when you get done. Because that's how I roll. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to be digging armpit hair out of my teeth and throat for the next 3 hours after a love session. Shave your goddamn armpits and get them smooth. And not just your armpits. I do it. Again, I don't want to get all personal, but, you know, I trim and shave and do things where they're supposed to be because I don't want my wife having to deal with nasty hairs that get stuck in your throat and they stay there for 3 months and you can't get them out. I mean, these things happen. We have to deal with them. But you do your best to minimize it. You stay clean. Shaving your armpits is clean. Where this is, if the European chicks want to have freaking braided armpit hair, that's fine, but they stink too. Sorry, Euro chicks, you stink. You don't take enough showers. You're not hygienically together, okay? I won't let my wife get near me till I take a shower, period. Because I have respect for her. And I want to smell like dew-covered clover on a spring day. So, you know what, girly girls? I don't give a shit if you're a lesbian, whatever the hell that is. I just wanted to say lesbonic. I'm sure Butch appreciates it if you shave your armpits. Nobody wants to see your nasty, hairy armpits, okay? When I see a chick with hair in her armpits, I want to throw rocks at her. That's pretty much all I had to say about this, okay? So Wonder Woman, you know what? I may go see the movie just because I want to see a hot chick's armpits. I'm all over the armpit, by the way. I think armpits are sexy. And if there's just a little bit of sweat, I gotta go. Anyways, that's it. Hope everybody's having a good time. Oh, yeah, I'll give you the next video. Just stay tuned. LMS Tactical. I'm out. Well, greetings. I guess you made it through the whole armpit thing, and now you know some of my secrets, that I'm sort of a prevert. But anyways, yeah, man, shit got a little bit worse, and I can't reach it, but I actually was walking around with a freaking cane today. I feel like an old man. It's pretty depressing. I was scheduled for knee surgery this coming Tuesday. It's now Saturday. But because this is an LAPD injury, and the city of LA fucking scrutinizes everything. You know, when you get hurt on the job, it's supposed to be, you know, oh, you'll be taken care of for the rest of your life. Well, the VA will do the surgery right now. I mean, like right now, they'll just show up at my truck here and just lay me down and do it right here. But because it's an LAPD thing, I'm trying to keep it, you know, I'm trying to keep everything consistent. And they haven't approved it, so now my surgery is on the 25th. I gotta hobble around in agony until the 25th. Thank you, TriStar. That's the company that manages this bullshit. It's unfucking believable. And me, trying to be a good dude, you know, I'm trying to take care of myself and get off pain meds, and I was taking 6 fucking pain pills a day. And I proudly worked my way down to fucking 4, sometimes 3. And then the knee blew up. And so now I'm just living. It's just unbelievable. I just want to complain a little bit. But the other thing is, oh, I got to tell you guys too, I got more than a couple of messages from people that are recommending the knee replacement because the doc said eventually I'm going to have to do that. Here's my theory on that. And I really appreciate that because you guys are right. And their theories are valid. They're saying that, hey, man, get the knee replacement while you're young enough to recover quicker. You know, I'm 54. That makes good sense, and I would. The problem is here again, I got to get everything approved from this company called TriStar, and they don't work that way. They make you go through every fucking thing possible until you end up having to do what you're at the last resort. That's item 1. Item 2 is the same reason I haven't had back surgery. I have had a neck fusion with cadaver bone and titanium plates and screws and shit, but I didn't have the L4, the lower spine surgery, because I'm a big dude, man. I mean, I'm always pushing 265, or more. And it's all muscle. And just kidding. But the way I look at it is big guys don't recover too well. Historically, I've been following this. But the longer I can put this off, the higher the technology advancements go. You understand what I'm saying? Knee surgery right now, knee replacements have pretty damn good outcomes, although I did see one of my friends have it, and his body rejected it. He got infected. They had to rip it out, and it was a nightmare. But by and large, knee replacements have an excellent record. So if they're that way now, think of how they'll be in 5 years or 10 years. So if I can get 10 years, I mean, look, man, this whole thing started with a big fight. I put this story on YouTube, this fight with this gigantic freaking black guy, no racism intended, who was trying to kill me, and in the midst of it, ripped my fucking left lateral meniscus in half. And so I've had, the original surgery was back in '85, and I've had about 6 cleanouts, and then for some reason it just came apart. Literally came apart. I fell down face first, made sure nobody was looking, jumped up, said, nothing to see here. I meant to do that, and hobbled away. So it turns out the suspect gets the last laugh after all. Fucker. Anyways, I appreciate all your input, guys, but, I'm sort of at the mercy of what they approve, what they don't approve, and here we go. I mean, maybe I'll have the VA do it, The way I've been doing this is if LAPD fucks me over too much and I can't handle it anymore, I just run to the VA and they do it. I think that's not fair. The city of LA made a promise. They break promises all the time. That's the way it is. If you think my story's bad, you ought to see some of these cops and firemen that are in hell because they got promised that if they got hurt, they'd be taken care of, and they're getting shit on all the time. And they don't all of them don't have the VA as an option. So anyways, hey, that's it. That's the follow-up. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll try to do something firearm related. I make a lot of promises. I don't keep many of them. I guess you could say I'm a pathological liar. Love you, babe.